What's up, guys? My name is JodyCut5 and welcome back to the episode of the Creator Club Career Mode. And from where we left off, we sold Roberto Alvarado, so we need to have a replacement winger. In terms of where we're going to be looking at and where was the market at the time and the budget that we've got, I was currently looking at Jonathan Akone. He's a very experienced French international winger and I feel like he could do the job. Leeds he's currently at, and I don't feel like I can get him at too much of a high price, which is quite nice. £19.5 million was the deal in the end with Leeds, and it was just terms of finalising his wages. Also, he was on a high wage budget, but he was happy to take a bigger bonus and then cut his wages by a slight few grand. And Jonathan Akone is a blue then, so he walks through the doors at JD Cook FC, and it is interesting to see what he'll bring to the table. He's got a lot of pace about him, he's good in front of goal, and he's definitely going to link up well with his teammates, and it's definitely nice to see him being able to kind of be a blue and see what he can do in the Premier League. We've got a lot of tough fixtures coming up over the course of the season, and I hope he plays his part. He's completed his medical. He wears the number 22. Welcome, Jonathan Akone. And his first game is going to be against Aston Villa. In terms of the lineup, Valizev in goal with Angola and Godfrey, partnered with Williams on the left, Alvarez on the right, Almeida and Ali in the middle, with Afif just in front, with Alexis Vega on the left-hand side, Luka Jovic up top, and as I mentioned, Jonathan Akone will make his debut against Aston Villa. 4 minutes into the game, Aston Villa on the ball. As you can see, Tierney has a ball intercepted from Afif. It's well won there, as you can see, and he drives on the right-hand side. He does really well to beat him for pace. He hasn't got a lot of support, so he's going to have to try and cut inside on the box, and he does exactly that. He's storming in. He could get the shot off there. Brilliant charge from Makarim Afif, but it's just not to be, and that does go wide. A bit of a strange angle, though, but he does well from where he was. 9 minutes into the game, we try to intercept the ball high up the pitch and see if we can create something. Alvarez does exactly that. He finds his teammate well also onto Luka Jovic. Akone's in here as he could get a chance on his first game. Just shies wide of the post there, just the same kind of angle previously to Afif's, but it wasn't to be. 12 minutes into the game, Villa haven't done anything so far. Gabriel Jesus is a claret, as you can see, well, is a villain, sorry, as you can see, and he does well to get into the box here. Can he do anything as he puts it onto Moussa Diaby, but a lovely save from Valizev, and it will go out for a corner kick. 26 minutes in, nothing's really happened so far. A few half chances here and there as they drive forward there. Gabriel Jesus has the ball intercepted from a lovely tackle from Ben Godfrey. Nkone on the ball now as he finds a cream of fifth and a lovely bit of space, and Luka Jovic is making a run as he tries to play him in there, but he can't. A fifth trees the ball once again. Alexis Vega is there. He makes a lovely pass onto Luka Jovic. It's onto Akone for one. It can't be. It just goes out for a corner kick. Lovely defensive play there from the Villa defence as he whips it in for a corner. A cream of fifth. He plays it short there. It was unlucky not to do that, but it seems to be that it's worked out in our favour. It's full back out from the cross as Ben Godfrey's on the ball. He takes the shot, and what a goal it is. He beats the World Cup winner Martinez to it, and it is a goal. Ben Godfrey gets his first in blue then as he wheels away in celebration in front of his home support. Brilliant stuff from Ben Godfrey, hitting that perfectly there. The centre-back getting a rare goal, and that is a perfect start to this game for Ben Godfrey, as well as ourselves. It's been a few half chances here and there, but we seem to get the better of Aston Villa and find ourselves 1-0 up then just before half-time. Brilliant stuff, as I say, and it was an unlikely goal scorer, but he hits it perfectly. He finding the gap there. Martinez can't really do anything about it, and it is 1-0 then as Aston Villa get things started off. Can they make a quick restart in this game as they drive forward? Ollie Watkins on the ball now as he tries to see if he can pass it on to Moussa Diaby, who know he's got pace as he tries to break Brandon Williams. Does it absolutely perfectly there as he drives in. He cuts in on the box there. He's got options there. White shirt trying to drive forward to offer support. He crosses it in, but it is a save for Valizev there, and it will go out for a corner kick. Second half commenced then as Aston Villa try and see if they can start very quickly. They haven't had a bad game whatsoever. The 1-0 scoreline's probably been a bit of a harsh one for themselves as they drive forward and try and correct that. Gabriel Jesus on the ball now as he tries to take the shot. He does exactly that. Valizev pulling out the stops there to make the save as they get the corner kick. Diaby whips it in. It falls to Jesus, but another save from Valizev. 57 minutes into the game. It's been all Aston Villa this second half, as you can see. Another chance arises in the right-hand side as we try and see if we can intercept it. We can't do that, though, as they got white shirts filling the box, and they're doing really well to find an inroad there, and they've got a pass into the box. It's Ollie Watkins, but it's a lovely save from Valizev once again. Brilliant stuff from Valizev, keeping his side in this tie. But Aston Villa still knocking on the door. They're still trying to see if they can do anything. James Maddison's on the pitch for Villa now as he drives forward. 64 minutes into the tie. Can he get himself back into it as Ollie Watkins is on the ball now as he tries to see if he can find a teammate. Maddison's offering support. Jesus there also. Maddison's on the ball now. He could take a chance at shooting. He does that. He does score, and it is 1-1. It's well deserved, and Aston Villa are back in this tie. Brilliant stuff from James Maddison there, coming off as an impact sub and finding the back in there into the bottom corner. It went just from outside the yard, of the, outside of the box. Sorry, brilliant stuff from James Maddison. Just perfectly hits that Valizev being really good this game so far, but unfortunately it's not enough to keep James Maddison's efforts out. So we make some substitutions after that. We need to see if we can freshen things up. Curtis Jones is going to come on for Almeida, not a best performance from himself, as Louis Barry is going to come onto the pitch, as well as Francisco Lopez for Luka Jovic. Aston Villa win the ball off our restart, and they seem to be really quick, and they could actually get a second here, but Ben Godfrey has made a collision, and the referee doesn't like that, and as much as he got the first goal for his side, Ben Godfrey is sent off, unfortunately, and he will be taking an early shower in this tie. It was probably deserved, to be honest. The referee has made the correct decision. Ben Godfrey throwing himself in there and just not really winning the ball, trying to win that for his team, but it wasn't to be, and it will be a free kick, and it will be a red card. Substitutions again then, as we're going to have to take off a Kone, not the best of debuts so far, and we're going to have to fill in the centre-back role. So get a free kick, Chiesa to take it, and what a goal that is from Chiesa as he celebrates with his team and with his manager. Brilliant stuff from Chiesa, the instant Italian Euro winner. Brilliant free kick, perfectly hit. Valizev, as I said, he's had a good game so far, but it wasn't enough to be able to stop that effort there just from outside the box. It was a dangerous position to be in there, and he just seems to be able to curl it round the wall and hit it pitch perfect into the top corner, and exactly that. Really good free kick. And Aston Villa are now leading this time. We're looking very vulnerable with 10 men down. We've got 15 minutes left. Can we get themselves back into this tie, or Aston Villa going to walk away with it? As Jesus got another chance on goal as he finds his teammate Diaby. Diaby's on the ball now as he finds his teammate Watkins. Watkins tries to pass it, but Angola intercepts it onto Diaby, and it just shies wide of the post there. Really unlucky chance there. Good effort from Moussa Diaby as Aston Villa still continue their form in this second half. Gabriel Jesus is on the ball as we're trying to intercept there. Angola and King are partnering, as you can see, and they're trying to see if they can win the ball back and make something happen in this tie. Chiesa on the ball as he finds his teammate Maddison really well. He seems to slip Valizev. It hits the post, and we've got away with that one. It falls to Angola. King kind of clears momentarily as he puts it onto Brandon Williams, and we're now actually going to start an attack of our own before we even talk about what even happened there. Francisco Lopez on the ball as he finds a cream of fifth in a dangerous position. It's actually worked out in our favour. A cream of fifth, and it is 2-1 then, just inside 84 minutes. Brilliant stuff from Akrim of fifth. I don't even know what's happened in that spat of time. We had a moment where Valizev fell over, it hit the post, and it fell back out to defence, and we was clearing it out, and we've gone up the other end, and we've gone it and put it in the back of the net. Akrim of fifth is the goal scorer then off a quick counter-attack. Francisco Lopez aiding him to that one. Brilliant stuff, and it's now 2-2, and we haven't got long left whatsoever. 87 minutes left. Can Villa get a third in this tie? They look to be deserved winners so far, but it seems to be that it's not the case. So Diaby's got a chance here as he puts it into the box. Ollie Watkins, shot blocked there as it falls out to Jesus. A lovely collection from the midfielder. We could try and go again. Dele Alli on the ball as he finds from Francisco Lopez in a dangerous position. A fifth offering his support once again. A fifth driving forward. Can a fifth be the equaliser and the goal scorer for the winner? And it is the winner. Akrim a fifth doing what he does best. He puts it in the back of the net, and we are going to be taking all 3 points in the first home game of the season. Brilliant stuff from Akrim a fifth against a tough opposition, and what a kind of scale of events that was in that last 15-20 minutes. Brilliant stuff from the boys. Bit of determination shows you it goes very far, and Akrim a fifth should be claiming all 3 points for his side. Brilliantly well taken goal on the counter-attack once again. Right place, right time, and everything else, and he just outside the foot it into the back of the net it went, and it is now 3-2, and that should be game set and match, I'm pretty sure, as there's not long left in this tie whatsoever. Seconds if anything as Ollie Watkins tries to drive forward for the restart. We do collide with him. Referee's not interested in giving a free kick because he's blown for full time. Full 3 points have been claimed at home for the first home tie of the Premier League season as we shake hands with Unai Emery. Brilliant stuff from the boys, and that is great determination and great kind of everything, to be honest. We really did lack something after conceding 2 there, and we got a sending off also, and it really tarnished a performance where we actually played well, and unfortunately it nearly went a bad way. But it seems to be that we've climbed back on the horse and we've got a win after that poor performance against Leeds away from home. Brilliant stuff then, as we got all 3 points, and we got another fixture, and that's in the EFL Cup the first time, as it was Millwall away. We got a 2-1 win luckily there. Lopez getting on the score sheet, and Quintana getting on the score sheet there also, as we go through to the next round of the EFL Cup. But another man that I would like to sign in my midfield after kind of playing a few games now, Gustavo Heimer. I'm not too sure if Almeida's going to cut it this season. I'm really not too sure, as we try to see if we can negotiate a decent price with Sheffield United. 6 million is going to be my one that I'm going to be offering, and they're going to have to wait to get back to me, as we have a simulation game against Leicester City. As you can see, another win, so we've claimed 6 points in 2 games so far. Alexis Vega getting on the score sheet in the 29th minute to claim that one, and Sheffield United have come back today, 6.6 million, and we're quite happy to go and accept that. We don't need any more negotiations with Paul Hickenbottom, and we are going to be getting that deal over the line, as you can see. see, he wants an important role. We're quite happy to accept that. We know he's going to be a decent player for us. He's 29 years old, the Brazilian player, and I'm pretty sure he's still got a lot to give us, to be honest. I feel like he can play a vital role in that centre midfield role as he gets the deal on the line, as he completes his medical, and Gustavo Heimer will wear the number 8 shirt this season, and he is a blue. Brilliant stuff to see as we bolster our midfield strengths, as you can see. But another bland, and we need to have a backup centre-back, and I love to see a free agent. We know we do. Jean-Charles Casalito was on the free agent list, 31 years of age. I could only think he was high 70s, and I felt like he could add some decent kind of just a bit of experience, to be honest, to the side. We know we're going to need the players this season with the competitions that we're going to be playing in also, and it's definitely important that we get this signing over and done with, especially on a free. We're not spending too much money, and he's quite happy to join the club then, as you can see, and through the deal goes. We've paid absolutely nothing for him apart from the wage and the bonus, and it's definitely a good signing for us, that is for sure. In terms of the Europa League, as you can see, we drew Rangers, we drew Derry, and we drew FC Twente. Really strong group for us. I feel like we can compete there. I feel Rangers will be the best of the bunch, and I'm really looking forward to that. But before we get into the Europa League action, we've got another game in the Premier League, and it is against the Premier League champions Manchester City. Not in this previous save though. Liverpool were the previous champions actually originally, but City are definitely experienced in that field. In terms of the lineup, Valizev in goal with N'Golo and Godfrey partnered with Brandon Williams on the left, Kevin Alvarez on the right, Medbury and Jones partner with Afif just in front with Alexis Vega on the left, Luka Jovic up top, and Jonathan Okone on the right hand side. Literally 1 minute into the game, Man City try and get something going as we intercept it in a dangerous part of the park, as you can see, and Afif is driving forward now as he puts it onto his teammate Curtis Jones. It goes onto Okone as well on the right hand side as he tries to see if he can get something going. He cuts inside there, he's got options. Luka Jovic for 1-0, and that is the quickest start so far of the Premier League that we shall see against Manchester City. Luka Jovic rolls away in celebration to get his first of the season there, the Serbian international doing what he does best and puts it into the back of the net, and that was a brilliant chance to go 1-0 up, and we took it swiftly. Ederson won't be happy with his defence in terms of that one, that is for sure. But 7 minutes into the game, we're dominating so far, but Phil Foden intercepts in a dangerous position. Erling Haaland on the ball as he puts a 1-2 onto his teammate. Erling Haaland back onto the ball, as you can see, he's got a chance to shoot, but he puts it into the box, and Kevin Alvarez does intercept for whatever reason, I'm not too sure, but he did not shoot, and on the attack we go. Kevin Alvarez driving forward, Jonathan Okone offering support, as you can see, and it's pretty much only 1-on-4 at the moment, but Okone's willing to take it on. He's taken him out, it's 1-on-1, and it's 2-0 to the boys then, as we tried forward then. Brilliant stuff for the boys as we claim a 2-0 kind of, well, I would say claim team 2-0 victory at the moment, but we are 2-0 up. We've still got a long way to go though, that is for sure. City are going to be coming fighting back, but a brilliant start against such a strong opposition, proving to see if we could battle with the best. 19 minutes into the game, City is still trying to get something going, as you can see, as they've got a chance, but we intercept it on the edge of the area as Medbury tries to get onto Alexis Vega, and Alexis Vega 1-2 with Jovic. Vega driving forward, Vega's got a lot of support there. Vega's in a decent part of the pitch, and he could actually make it free for his side. He does well to beat the defence there. He's only got the keeper in front of him, but what a save that is from Ederson to keep his side in it and not make the deficit even bigger than it is already, as Vega's stepping up from the corner then as we try and whip it into the area and see what we can do. Lovely delivery onto Afif it goes, and what a better save that is from Ederson, tipping it over the bar to keep his side again once in it. Brilliant corner and even a better header. It was so unlucky not to be able to convert that one. Fingertip save from Ederson, and that will be 2-0 still, as we've got another corner as Akrima Fifth wants one to whip it, and Alexis Vega tries to latch onto it, but Doyle clears. Back out to Afif it goes as Okone hits it. A lovely save from Ederson there. Brilliantly shot from Okone as we try to see if we can scramble to that one. Luka Jovic hits the post, and they do clear once again. Unbelievable stuff happening so far as Brandon Williams latches onto the ball that originally hit the post as he whips it back into the box as Ruben tries to clear it, but he doesn't clear it only as far as Phil Foden. Okone tries to pick up the pieces and the ball's flying in the air. They can't get it on the ground so far, but as soon as they do, they go straight on the counter-attack. As you can see, they're charging forward. Doyle's got white shirts and support. Phil Foden there. Erling Haaland trying to offer his support as Foden's going to try and see if he can whip it into the box. Erling Haaland offering his support and he's latched onto the ball. He picks it up. He's on for Farini, and it is 2-1 inside 29 minutes. Then as City let themselves back into this game. Not too sure if it's deserved that we've had the better chances, that is for sure. Ederson proving to be the difference for City, getting some decent saves behind his belt, but unfortunately we have conceded, and that will be a tough one to swallow then, as it's only a 1-goal deficit and City are back in this tie. But 36 minutes into the game, they've got a dangerous free kick. Cancelo's going to be the man to step up as Haaland's going to get a dummy over it, as Valizev's going to be on his toes here, and he does save it originally there, going out for a corner kick. 40 minutes into the tie, Kevin Alvarez on the ball as we get a long free kick there as we try try and get something going. Curtis Jones driving forward as he tries to see if he can get an inroad into the box there. He does well to be in the position he does, and he gets the shot there, but Edison isn't tested too much, and it's a comfortable save originally, and it taps onto Jones, and it goes out for a goal kick. The second half takes place, as you can see, 60 minutes into the tie. City starting the second half fairly strong so far as they try and get themselves back into the game and see if they can win it in the end, as McAtee's on the ball as he tries to see if he can go forward. Erling Haaland picks it up as he finds his team at Doku and Haaland. Lovely save from Valisev, but I don't even know what's happened there. Angola tries to clear it, but unfortunately Haaland will be very happy with that one. He'll claim it himself. I think there was some sort of miscommunication between the centre-back and the goalkeeper, and it seems to be that we're actually going to suffer the consequences of just trying to clear the ball when we could have actually left it to Valisev, and that would have been a simple shot saved. It was a really, really scrappy one. Valisev would have definitely have got to that 100%, but Angola was just not communicating with his goalkeeper, and that is a sloppy goal to give away those for sure. City back in it. I'm not too sure if it's deserved, that's for sure, but they are back in it, and that's what champions do. Substitutions are going to be made. Lopez is going to come on for Jovic, and Gustavo Heimann is going to come on for Akarima 5th as we try and see if we get something going in the 70th minute, but it's all City so far. Since that second goal, we're trying to see if we can get anything going, but we seem to be can't, as Cancelo makes a lovely pass to Jeremy Doku. Jeremy Doku in a dangerous position, as you can see, and he tries to whip it into the box there as he's got Haaland there, but it's Foden's there. Also a lovely header, but also meets a lovely save from Valisev, putting it out for a corner kick and still keeping his side claiming a point so far, as they've got a corner kick then just inside the 71st minute. 20 odd minutes left in this tie. Phil Foden's going to get the corner kick. Can he make a good delivery? As Jeremy Doku's there, he makes the header, he saves originally, but Doku follows it up, and it's a simple tap in into an empty net, and Jeremy Doku wheels away in celebration as City go ahead for the first time in this tie, and we're going to be a head in your hands moment. Unfortunately, the keeper could have done anything in that power whatsoever but not do that, and he did that. Unfortunately, I can only blame the goalkeeper in that scenario. I know the follow-up wasn't made by the defenders, but what was he doing? Like, he could have left it, to be honest. There was no way it was actually going in originally. It looked like a good save, but it was definitely unneeded, and that pretty much summed up our game against Man City. A decent first half, but unfortunately we capitulated in the second, and we do suffer the difference on that one, and we won't walk away with anything. A really, really good performance in the first, as I say, but a really poor one in the second, and we just can't meet the criteria that we need to be able to beat teams like this at the moment, unfortunately. And this is where we're going to be at. I feel like this is going to be the story of our season, but we're going to continue, and we're going to fight on and see if we can get any better and go up the table. We had a simulation game against West Ham away from home. 2-2 was the score, as Hannibal Medri gets 2 goals for his side. Decent possession size and decent shot on the side, so it seemed to be an equal game against the East London outfit, as we've got our first Europa League game then against Rangers at home. In terms of lineup, it's going to be a bit mixed, because obviously we've got league games to think about more than the cup at the moment. In my opinion, that's something I'm going to be prioritising. In terms of lineup then, Valisev in goal, Phillips and Castillo in the back 2, as you can see. Ulrich on the left, Arajo on the right, as Jones and Ali partner as Al-Qatani's just in front. Louis Barry on the left hand side, Luka Jovic up top, and Solomon Agayam on the right hand side. Big changes, but I'm hoping for big things. Wasn't too sure what to expect of Rangers, as you can see, but they start the game really well, to be honest. 3 minutes into the game as they're driving forward. Danilo there on the left-hand side as he tries to see if he can have a white shirt in the box. Takes his time there, and he does really well to put it into the box. And Traore is there, but also is Brozier, and what a goal that is. 3 minutes into the tie, Rangers are already ahead, and Armando Brozier has hit as absolutely perfectly. Absolutely just hit the ball on the sweet spot there. I don't even know what happened in that sort of situation. The ball floated into the box. It was just completely unmarked. No one was challenging the ball whatsoever, and he just latches onto that absolutely perfectly. You couldn't hit that any more better. Falls into the bottom corner with such power and precision, and it is 1-0 Rangers then, as we haven't really got going so far, and Rangers trying to see if they can capitalise on our slow start as they drive forward once again. Armando Brozier driving forward as he beats Castillo so well, and he hasn't the best of debuts, because Armando Brozier has made it 2-0 for Rangers, and we are absolutely falling apart in Europe so far. This is definitely not the introduction that I wanted to the Europa League, and Armando Brozier is definitely pulling out everything to be able to see how he can make my day even more miserable. Brilliant stuff from Armando Brozier to beat the defender there. He just ball rolls it, then takes a heavy touch to beat the defender. He does him for pace, and he just gets to the ball first before anyone, and he just pokes it past Valisev, and a deserved goal though, that is for sure. As we try and get something off the restart, Louis Barry on the left hand side. Nothing's been happening so far, but 16 minutes into the game we might have our first chance, as Louis Barry's in on goal here. He's got a chance here, but he hits the post, falls back out to Aubameyang as he tries to see what he can do as he pulls it back. He's got options there. Blue shirts, Luka Jovic. Lovely save from Jack Butland, the experienced goalkeeper between the sticks for Rangers at the moment. And a brilliant save that was. He tries to get the goal kick out there, as you can see. And Rangers are going once again. White shirts driving forward as Danilo finds Broja. Broja could be on for a hat-trick here as he drives forward there. And he takes a shot. He puts it onto Lammers. And it is 3-0 Rangers. 20 minutes gone and it's 3-0. I mean, I am absolutely speechless, to be honest. This is definitely a massive wake-up call to what we're getting ourselves into, to be honest. And as I said in the previous game, this really might just be the story of our season, of how it really plans out for us, because we are definitely a small fry in a big pond, though, that is for sure. But we're going to try and continue and see what we could do in this tie. 24 minutes into the game, Marajo makes a decent interception, but Solomon loses it in a dangerous position. Advantage actually was given initially, and they got the restart going as we make a short one there, and it might work in our favour as Solomon driving forward. He's definitely got the pace to try and see if he can beat the defence. He tries to put it into the box. He does exactly that. Luka Jovic, and we have got a goal back. That is good. That is very good signs. 26 minutes into the game, we've only got a 2-goal deficit now. Luka Jovic took his time with that one. I wasn't too sure what was going on, but a lovely outside the foot shot on the right hand side, and a brilliant goal as he beats Jack Butland. And it is now 3-1, as you can see. 30 minutes into the game, Masuaku on the ball as he tries to find his teammate, and he does exactly that. Danilo on the ball now as he tries to put it onto his teammate Lammers, and it's just lovely passing so far. Traore whips it in there. Not the best of deliveries, but we have cleared our lines though, and Arajo puts it out for a corner kick as they're going to take a corner then. As you can see, Raskin is going to try and see if he can take it short. Curtis Jones is ready for the short one as Lukic whips it into the box. Barry clears, but only as far as a white shirt as they pick it up once again as they try and see if they can get something back into the box. Lukic on the ball as he tries to find Danilo in a dangerous position. Danilo on the ball now. Can he do anything so far? But he can't, because Castillo puts it out for another corner kick. They're going to try and play it short once again as Curtis Jones is on the ball. Curtis Jones is trying to see what he can do as he tries to block it, but he can't. Louis Barry picks it up as he tries to drive it forward, and a lot of blue shirts offering support, but Danilo gets stuck in on that challenge, and it is a throw in then. Arajo on the ball as he puts it onto Castello, making a 1-2. Can we get anything before the end of the first half and see what we can do as a Guyams on the ball as he puts it onto Luka Jovic. Luka Jovic driving forward, as you can see. Could he get his second of the game? He might do exactly that. A lovely shot and a lovely goal. 37 minutes into the tie, Luka Jovic gets his second goal, and it's looking a little bit better at home then in this European competition, as we've only got now a 1-goal deficit. A brilliant goal from Luka Jovic there, really solo individual kind of performance, and he just battles the defence there to try and poke it past the keeper. He does exactly that, and we've now only got a 1-goal deficit going into the second half. Second half commences then as Danilo is on the ball as he tries to find Lukic. He does exactly that as Lukic makes a 1-2 with Danilo. Danilo on the left hand side as he drives forward there. He does really well to try and see if he can get something going as he puts it onto his teammate. He's got a dangerous chance here as it's whipped into the box. They can't latch onto it, but Traore on the right hand side puts it into Lammers. Lammers onto the ball, and Lukic puts it into the back of the net. And we've got 1 step forward but 2 steps backwards, unfortunately, because Lukic has made it 4-2 for his side just inside 51 minutes. A brilliant start to the second half. What I thought would be a decent end to the first half, only having a 1-goal deficit, we have literally gone backwards, and it is now gone back to a 2-goal deficit as we're going to have to bring on the big boys. Vega and Afif is on, and so we're trying to see if we can change anything in this game so far and try and change our luck. Medri also onto the team, as you can see. 56 minutes into the game, it's still all Rangers. Masuaku on the ball as he tries to whip it in, and Guyam does intercept that one, and it will go out for a corner kick. Can we intercept it and try and hit it off the break and see what we can do in these final half an hour? As you can see, a lovely corner into the box there as Solomon intercepts. Don't even know what's going on with the keeper there as we try and clear our lines. Anything to get the ball out the box. Medri's on the ball then as he tries to drive forward. He's got a lot of pace about him. He's only just come off the bench. Afif makes a lovely pass with Medri there, as you can see. A lot of support being offered, but Medri finds the gap. He runs exactly into it, and it is another goal back. It's now only a 1-goal deficit. 4-3 currently. What a game this has been for our first European game. Medri getting on the score sheet then, just coming off the bench. Brilliant stuff from Medri, and that is a goal to his name in the Europa League. But Rangers are still going forward. Lukic on the right hand side. Everything's happening so far. I can't even put into words, but Ulrich, a lovely interception being made. Alexis Vega on the left hand side. He's definitely got everything for pace and freshness. Can he deliver as he's on the left hand side? Luka Jovic offering his support, as you can see. He might try and see if he can pass to him as he takes his time. He cuts it on the right. He puts it onto Luka. It's a hat-trick for Luka Jovic, and even importantly, we are back into this game. It is 4-all, and we've got about 20 odd minutes to try and see if we can grab a fifth and get all 3 points in our first European competition at home. Brilliant stuff from the boys, brilliant determination, and we are once again back into this game. Brilliant stuff. We were down and out at one point, but we are back in it, and this is what we want to see. Luka Jovic getting his hat-trick, and he's definitely going to be important in this European competitions. That is for sure. Rangers still not giving up so far. They're really persistent. Lovely bit of passing about them. A lot of attacking play also. And they've got a chance here as Danilo hits it. It hits off the bar. We do clear it initially with Castillo hitting it onto his head. As you can see, a brilliant goal that would have been from Rangers, but it wasn't to be. And even a better save from Vanized there on that one as he celebrates with his defenders. Brilliant stuff from the Russian. And now it is literally time will tell if anything will happen in these last 15 minutes. Ellis Sims come on for Luka Jovic. Then a fresh set of legs up front as they get the corner kick. We tried to whip it out. Phillips, lovely header there as Alexis Vega picks it up perfectly, and on the break we go. 78 minutes into the game. Alexis Vega is driving forward there. Blue shirts offering support. Alexis Vega in a dangerous position to make it 5-4 for his team. He squares it to Curtis Jones, and it is 5-4. 10 minutes left into this game, and we actually might walk away with all 3 points after all. A brilliant comeback from the boys. I thought we nearly messed it up in the end, but Curtis Jones, the hero, I mean everyone's a hero to be honest, getting on the score sheet. He hasn't had the best of seasons so far, but this time round he has got his goal, and that is what we like to see. Alexis Vega sitting him up perfectly there, just had to tap it in. Butland actually did get a touch to that one initially, but luckily for us we do get it into the back of the net, and that is a goal for Curtis Jones. 5 minutes left of the tie then. As you can see, a lovely delivery from Rangers as we try and see if we can clear it. Curtis Jones does exactly that. Vega picks up the pieces once again. As you can see, he's driving the left hand side. He's been brilliant coming off the bench, definitely the difference for us as you can see, and he tries to see if he can get anything going. As Ellis Sims there is also, he puts it onto Jones for his second, but a lovely save from Butland, and that will go out for a corner kick. 3 minutes left on the tie, as you can see on the additional minutes, just waiting for that referee to blow his whistle and get this game finished. It has been unbelievable stuff, edge of your seat stuff, but Rangers have got one more chance here. Valeza does collect, and we're going to waste the time and going to wait for the full-time whistle to be blown. It's exactly that, it's been done. 3 points claimed, 5-4 against Rangers. And what a game that is, and what an introduction to European football that is. I mean, I did not know what to expect anyway, but that sort of game, that was just absolutely monumental. But I'm so glad that we've walked away with all 3 points, and we're definitely looking good in the Europa League. A few errors to kind of make up for, but we're looking okay. We're looking okay. We're building on something. That is the main thing, that is for sure. But I'm really, really happy for the boys, and that was a spectacular European performance. This is what the Premier League table looks like then after 5 games. We've played 5, we've won 2, we've drawn 1, and we've lost 2. We currently sit on 7 points. We're currently 11th in the table. There's so long to go yet though. I would like to be in the top 6 to be honest. I feel like that's our aim. I feel like that's where we can be at. I know we can compete, but it's about consistency to be honest. I know what we can do because I'm really kind of happy to see what we can do as a side. It's just one of those. It's hard. It's going to be a hard season. We've got a big team, but a lot of potential. But it's all about what we can do as a side and build on that though. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Please like and subscribe for more content just like this one. And don't forget to hit the notification button so you never miss a video. Cheers.